So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat. And with me now, I've got a special guest. We've got Marley Mason. How you doing, Marley?
I'm doing very good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, really good, thanks, mate. Enjoying the weather?
Oh yeah, it was a bit hot today, I must admit. I've done sparring in this heat and I felt like I was going to collapse outside. So yeah, it was very lovely.
Good. You got through it. 6 fights, 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 knockout. It's all good so far.
Yeah, it's all good so far. I mean, since the start of my career, I've been chucked in the deep end. I mean, I started off April last year, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. There's been ups and downs in my career so far, but we're looking to aim up and keep going up now. I mean, we lost our opportunity last time out for the Southern Area title fight, and yeah, I mean, I'm just back in another 50-50 against Aaron Prospere over the O2 Indigo.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I will say is, though, a very active 2023. You know, you had your 5 fights. You did really well. You know, as you say, you had your draw, but, you know, you learn in those fights, don't you?
Yeah.
And obviously it didn't work out for the start of this year, but you'll take from it and you'll move on. And as I say, no, it was no easy fight. But what I love about you, Marley, is the fact that this next fight is probably harder than your last one. You know what I mean? You haven't made this easy for yourself, mate.
No, I mean, I do put myself in situations where I just don't give a shit. No, but you know, like I said, even on my first fight, they said, oh yeah, he's a journeyman, but the geezer had 8-3 record. So realistically, on paper, it's a 50-50. And then I had journeyman that came to win. It was just one big obstacle after another.
Yeah.
And you know, I just love it. I just love fighting. I mean, you know, like I said, I had ups and downs in my career, mentally outside the ring, and was I a bit too active? Like, probably so, yeah. But you know, I'm glad that I had a bit of time off after the Louis loss, and now I feel very level-headed coming into this fight. And yeah, it's I'll be honest, it's a harder fight. I mean, Aaron Prospere ain't no mug.
No, definitely not.
Obviously he's 11-1, I believe, and you know, even like he's a big step up as well. He's moving down in weight to lightweight to prove a statement, and I'm just there to make sure that he doesn't prove a statement. So, you know, I'm very excited. I mean, yeah, let's just have it. Let's just see what happens. I mean, like,
you are so chilled out, mate, aren't you? You're so chilled out. It's ridiculous.
You know what it is? I've been training so hard for this fight. So harder than usual, and because when I fought Jeff, I never took it lightly. I took it lightly, pretty much. I mean, like, I just thought, you know what? He's an old man. He's about to retire. I'm just gonna like do what I usually do, just like, you know, put the pressure on him and then get him out.
Go through the motions, you know.
Exactly. And at the time, like, I had a lot of mental battles, like, with a past relationship and everything like that. So, like, you know, I thought, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I just put all my anger in the ring, but anger doesn't get you anywhere in this boxing game. And we was lucky enough to get a draw in that fight. I mean, it could have gone either way. A lot of people said it was my fight. A lot of people said it was Jeff's fight. And yeah, again, it was like a phone box fight. And it didn't help on the night when it all kicked off with in the Bassi and SK fight. So, you know, that ballsed it all up really, but it doesn't matter. It happens. It's boxing. I'm glad that, you know, I, you know, went through that stage, and here we are. Like, you know, everything happens for a reason, and you know, we got the draw with Jeff, and then my head still wasn't right, and I got slunning with Louis, and you know, we suffered our first loss. But you know what? I'm not even bothered about the loss. Like, a lot of people say, "Oh, how you feel about your loss and all that?" And to be
Yeah, I
fair,
was just going to ask. Jams just sent a question saying, "Would you run it back after your you know, after your next bout? Would you run it back against Louis?"
yeah, look, listen, like I was ahead on that fight. This is the thing about it. I was ahead on that fight. I knocked him. I'm pretty sure I knocked him down in the 6th round without even realising, because I did see his knee touch the canvas when I hit him with right hand. I wobbled him in the first. I was outworking him, and you know, if it wasn't for the back of the head shots and back of my head swelling up, I would have carried on. But you know, he kept. There was our styles are very not different, very alike. We both come forward, and whatever you're gonna do is gonna get rough, you know. And Louis took advantage of it. You do whatever it takes to win, and if it has to be rough like that, it has to be rough. We both come forward fighters, and I won't stop coming forward, even if I'm tired, hurt, or whatnot. Like, I won't stop. I won't stop punching. And you know, went back in the corner after round 7 or 8, and back of my head was so swollen up both sides. My trainer went, "How do you feel?" I went, "Yeah, I'm all right." And as I was talking to him, looking at him, my right eye started like wobbling. So my trainer went, "Look, listen, you live to fight another day, mate." And
This is
I
it.
thank Gav. I thank Gav. I thank Gav. He saved my life that day, because, you know, I could have had another back of the head shot or a few more, because 6 minutes is a very long time.
Yeah.
Like, and especially when the back of your head is swollen like that, you just want to prevent that from happening. But Gav done the right call, and yeah, why not run it back? I mean, like, it was definitely fight of the year contention. So, you know, why not run it back with Jeff or Louis for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sub? Or if Louis moving up to English, that's fair enough. And then I fight for the southern area, win that,
And then chase him.
then
Chase him.
I chase him. I will chase him. Don't worry. Yeah. That's
Honestly,
no problem.
Marley, that's you know, I think that's the thing. You've got it in you to admit when, you know, someone's done the right thing for you, someone's looked out for you. You clearly got an amazing team around you, and that counts for a lot, because not everyone has that team. Not everyone has those people around them. And, you know, you've got the right people around you who've got your back. They'll look after you. You know, like you said, you'll fight another day. You are going to fight another day, but it could have been a point where you wouldn't.
Yeah,
And it's good to have those people in it.
I would be sitting here talking to you right now. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, if I went through them 6 minutes, I'll be on a wheelchair or something like that by now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It's
and
worth
that's
it,
just
mate.
I've seen it happen. Like, a lot of times people get hit in the back of the head. You never know what happens, but you know, God has obviously looked at me that and just saved my life. So I thank all my family, and I thank my trainers for, like, you know, doing the right thing. I mean, I didn't argue with them. I just accepted it, and, you know, yeah, I was a bit like, oh no, 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 and then, but it is what it is.
But you're in fight mode, aren't you? You know,
Yeah,
you're there to do what you're to do, and they're there to look out for you. And when
yeah,
you're in that zone, you're not going to see anything other than the guy opposite, and you want to you know, do the job. That's
yeah,
why those guys are there. That's why the right
yeah.
people are there.
1,000,000%. I mean, first time I've been stopped in 120 fights. So you know, like there's a first time for everything, and
Yeah.
I'm glad it happened now on a small hall show rather than a big hall show. So I'm 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 happy. Like I'm happy to see my family after. Went 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 to A&E after, get a checkup, all good, and now we're here. So, you know, sit for July next week. O2 Indigo, another win. So let's
Well, there
go.
we go. A big shout out to your trainer and your team. Håkan all the way from Sweden. Big up Marley Mason, and good luck against Aaron Prospere on the promoters colliding Nielsen Boxing versus TM 14 promotions at the Indigo O2. God, that's a mouthful. Yeah, big up Håkan, says Jam. There's only one Marley Mason, says SWS Boxing.
That's
There
my
surely is. I'd fancy Marley to beat O'Doherty if a rematch was to materialise. Marley will call anyone out. He would fight Usyk tomorrow if you asked him. I've said this to Marley before. His last two fights, he's got to walk out with a Jaffa Cake mascot.
It will happen. I'm waiting for the big opportunity.
Jams has said some people let them fight to the death, which is terrible. So you need them types of people to spare you, as fighters like Marley just won't quit else. Evening from Russ, and a retired bro not stopped. So yeah, just keep being you, Marley. That's all we want, mate, because you're a top bloke. You're going places. You've got a great team around you. You've got the right focus and mindset, and that's how you go far in this game. Is to box clever, and if you so you got those people around you, you will. But 6th of July, I believe tickets are still available, Marley.
They are still available. I have slightly reduced them because a lot of people are, because of what's happening at the moment. There's a lot of, like, you know, things that a lot of people pay out for. Obviously, you know, it's not the biggest ticket sell out I ever done, but look, as long as it covers the cost, I don't care. I'll go in there, paid or not paid, it doesn't bother me. I mean, at the end of the day, what's in my way is Aaron Prosper and a shot at the Southern Area title again. So, you
So
know,
is this a title eliminator?
I believe so, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Louis O'Doherty's defended his title against Jeff Foury, and I believe it was hard because, like, I actually believe that Jeff should have won that fight. I only by like a couple of rounds. I wouldn't say majorly won that fight, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it was so hard to judge because literally it was like a telephone box fight. Like they're both like swinging, they're both like, you know, hurt each other as well. So it was hard to like even score it. But me and Sonny Hardy were sitting there, and we did have Jeff ahead by 2 points. But you know, yeah, it's like I just want a rematch with Louis, if I'm being honest. Like, but I've got to take what comes, and obviously, Aaron Prosper's in my way so far. So, like, I could have just gone for another journeyman, had a little walk about, and then got the easy win. But you know, there's not a lot
Let's
of
be honest. That's not you, is it?
no, definitely not. I mean, one of them I could call. Like, even after this fight, it's just who else is in the lightweight division? There's quite a lot in the lightweight division. I've been eyeing up the likes of Kane Baker, Jordan Flynn, Cameron Von, and you know, they're the mix that I want to be in as well. So
Yeah.
you know, we see them guys. I just want them. I just want them all. Like, it's no like that about it. I mean, if we do get like that fight with either Jordan Flynn or Cameron, it'd be a good fight for me. I
Yeah.
mean, the top quality lads going up the ladder, but I just want to break the ladder and just take their place, because it's hard for us small hall boxers to get ourselves in the platform and get paid properly. So I am trying my hardest, but just pull everyone out.
What about before we call it? What about Hatton? Says SWS Boxing.
If he wants it, get him to sign the contract. I mean, I'm here waiting. I mean, he's moved up the super lightweight, I believe.
Right.
So I wouldn't mind even jumping up. I wouldn't mind the jump up. I mean, he's a big money fight as well, to be fair. Like the Hatton, even getting Hattons, the Bens, the Eubanks, it's all big money fights. So
this is it. It's all in the name, isn't it, mate?
It's all in the name. And if they want to line me up with Campbell, I don't mind. That'll be another good fight for me.
Well, Marley, we look forward to what's next for you. The 6th of July at the Indigo at the O2 against Aaron Prospere. Honestly, you're a star, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being you. You know, you're real, you're honest. And as I say, stick with the team you've got, because you're not going to go wrong with people like that, mate. And you've got a big fan base behind you. You've got all the support out there. Just wishing you all the best, mate, to be honest. I think you're a top bloke and you deserve to come out of this with, what you deserve.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's lovely to be on here. And, 6th of July, we go again.
Good luck. We certainly will. Well, honestly, Marley, thank you very much. As I say, follow him on all of his social medias. Give Marley your support. Follow his journey to his title, because it's coming soon. And hit the subscribe button here and check out the rest of the stuff that Marley's up to. Honestly, Marley, thank you very much. Stay in touch and we'll speak soon.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Take care, mate. God bless.